Hi, everybody. This is David and Susie Butler, and we're staying at that resort you're looking at right now. It's a 5-star resort. It's in Park City, Utah. It's part of the Westgate chain of resorts, the biggest resort company, largest in the entire world. Also got the 2 largest resorts, and I'm telling you, you get to stay at this type of place for free if you want. There's a program you can do that. We're going to talk about that in a little while. And it's amazing, but imagine all this kind of experience all the time with Family Vacation Network. So let's get going and talk a little bit about this awesome opportunity. So let's start off with the height of foolishness. I love this quote. The height of foolishness is to discard an opportunity without full investigation. I live by this. Ben Franklin lived by this. That's why he was such an inventor and such an incredible politician, one of the founders of our nation, because he lived by that thing. And I'm telling you, that presents awesome opportunities in our life if you stay open to opportunities. We're going to talk about 3 things. First one, and one of the most important, is a lifetime of free vacations, and that'd be at Westgate Resorts, or a lifetime of heavily discounted vacations all over the world. We're going to talk about almost 200,000 hotels, cruises, resorts, even a shopping service you can use, heavily discounted. And we're also going to talk about a way you can get paid to go on vacation. That's even better than free, right, Susie?
Absolutely.
You get paid to be on vacation. We're staying at that resort right now, and they're paying us to stay at that resort. So that's what we're going to talk about. All right. What if you had all the time and money in the world? What would you do? What would you do more of? Probably you'd do a little bit less of that guy in the center right there, and you do a little bit more of those wonderful pictures surrounding that guy in the center, and because this gives you the opportunity to get out of that rat race.
I know some people, like the guy in the middle there, they have a vacation coming to them, but they can't afford to take it, so they spend it at work trying to earn that extra income.
Exactly. And with us, he can take off for a couple of days, free if he wants. It's an incredible opportunity. And what does your work and future look like along the same lines? Look at those pictures. Many of you are involved in that. I used to be involved in that. The rat race, the economy in crisis. What an incredible opportunity to get away from that. Even, for one thing, you can get away from that permanently, but what if you can get away from that even a few days here and there and have the opportunity to stay at wonderful places? So today you have a choice. You can look on the left and you can look on the right. We love that picture on the right. It shows a mom staying home with her kids, being able to work out of her house and help earn an income out of her house, and just really enjoy life and not have the shackles and rat race of that so many people have. And so if you're at a crossroads there, we're going to present something on the right we'll hope you'll enjoy. First, we'll talk about Westgate. This is more than about Westgate. This is an incredible worldwide travel and resort and vacation opportunity. But Westgate just happens to be the foundation of it. Their resorts, the largest resort company in the world, are the foundation of this whole thing. They're spearheading this entire movement. In fact, a few months ago, I met with David Siegel, the owner of Westgate, and he said, I've conquered the resort world. I'm the largest private share. I'm in the largest timeshare company in the world. I've set up the largest privately owned resort company in the entire world, and now I'm setting up for the rest of my life. I'm going to set up something even bigger, and that's the largest travel and vacation company the world will ever see, and that's us. That's us, Family Vacation Network. The foundation is Westgate. Think of that, the infrastructure of an $8 billion track record, 250,000 square foot headquarters, thousands and thousands of employees, a 30-year track record, resorts all over the place, 10,000 plus luxury villas, billions in hard assets. They serve yearly over 4 million guests. We're going to talk about this later, But here's how big they are. Just think of this. They're the largest buyer and seller of theme park tickets in the entire world to places like Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studios, places like that, SeaWorld, the largest in the world.
I was just going to say that all of that right there, what means to me is stability.
It's incredible.
And something safe. They've been around for 30 years, and I know they're going to be around for the next 30 years.
And he told me, he says, David, I've never failed at anything, and I'm not going to fail at this. We're going to have the world's largest travel and vacation company the world will ever see. I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. Well, he's already made that happen in the resort business. I have no question that he's going to do that here also. Westgate Park City was chosen the world's best timeshare resort. As I mentioned, 2 largest resort. Look at the size of the vacation industry. 1.3 trillion in the US alone, 7 trillion worldwide. All right. So how many vacations would you like to take? How many vacations, would you go a year and taking your family, enjoy great things? We're just going to show you just touch on a few of those 28, 29, 30 resorts. Very soon it'll be 31 because some are being finished right now. The Disneyland resort will be finished in next year. It's 500 feet from the entrance of Disneyland.
In Anaheim.
In Anaheim. What an incredible place to be. Right there, you're looking at historic Williamsburg. Get to tour the ships. The resort's right next to that. Incredible place there. And it's a theme resort. Everybody there, including the people that clean your rooms and so forth, they dress in colonial gear. It's clothing. It's really a wonderful thing. And there's another one, kind of a theme resort, Westgate River Ranch. It's kind of a dude ranch. It's just incredible. Somebody called us just the other day from that and just was ranting and raving about this 5-star resort. Look at the guys up against the bar there. He called me and said, you can't believe this bar. It's a dude ranch. It's incredible. And he says, I want to get out there. And he says, tomorrow I'm going to get out there and go horseback riding. And I told him, I said, I think I want to ride those darn buffalo right there, that'd be a fun thing. But anyway, they also have a resort in the Smoky Mountains, and it has the state's largest, biggest indoor water park. Can you imagine that? The resort at first didn't contain the water park. What they did is he just felt he wanted to add a little bit more to the experience, so they went in after it was built and tore things down and changed things and set up the state's biggest indoor water park for his guests. That's the type of thing they do. The service and everything is out of the world. And of course, there's a place where we are right now. And up here, they really pamper you. This is an incredible resort, one of their lead resorts, incredible 5-star. And you can be pampered and make money at the same time. And there's a little bit more on Westgate. And the reason we're showing you that, Perspective Magazine chose it the best resort in the world. It won many state honors up here, including Best Restaurant, the Edge Restaurant, the best ski resort in the world, the best spa resort in the world. In the state. It's an incredible place. And here's the FVN experience compared to kind of a hotel experience. Look on the left right there. You get kind of a normal pool. That's nice, but look how much better the one is on the right there, okay? A little bit better. Just recently, we were in Westgate Town Center in Florida. They had 14 of those pools. 14 pools in one resort. It's the largest resort in the world. And look at the indoor experience, the room experience, one on the left, the hotels on the left, and of course, the Westgate on the right. Look at that spa right there. You don't get that just any place. You have to go to a full service resort to get that. And you can have that room right there for free and that view right there for free. And we're going to talk a little bit about how you can do that, or you can get paid to have that room.
And I know my daughter is watching this webinar tonight, and we always go to Disneyland. We're addicts, and we're so excited to be able to go to Anaheim and stay in the Westgate there, because we're always staying in a flea-bitten hotel.
And now you can
And now we can live in luxury.
5-star from Disneyland, and you can walk
And
over
we
there.
can walk.
You can
Yeah.
walk over there. It's incredible. And so, can you see some of these locations at your office? We're up here, and we're going to do a little bit of business, but we're also going to really, really play while we're up here. So we do 2 or 3 hours of business, then we play the rest of the day, and that's the type of world that can be open to you if you understand the scope of this program. So let's talk a little bit about how you can get paid to go on vacation, like we talked about a little while ago. First of all, we're going to talk about the compensation plan and the many, many ways to earn money. There's fast start commissions. There's these differential bonuses that I'm going to show you. That Susie and I are going to show you in just a little while. That I think you'll understand a little bit, and you can do a little bit more research on. We have a unilevel. The differential bonuses are on the front end. The unilevel is on the back end. It's like having 2 pay plans in the same company. In fact, it is exactly having 2 pay plans in the same company, matching bonuses, bonus pools, beach bucks that are very, very important. That's our international program where you can travel the world, stay all over the place, almost 200,000 locations. And then, of course, at the bottom, you have get 3 and yours is free. This is an incredible thing. And this is the way you can virtually not only make a lot of money, but you can travel for free, vacation for free the rest of your life. So let's get into a few things. You become a partner, you become a brand partner with $99, and that goes $50 goes to the state of Florida, and $49 goes to Family Vacation Network to become a brand partner and pick up a kit. I want to say something about that $50 real fast. That's a very, very important thing. Most companies don't do that type of thing. We actually registered and became official travel partners in the state of Florida, and actually everybody becomes a seller of travel. Now, don't get mixed up with a travel agent. You're not a travel agent, but you're a seller of travel. It's basically the same type of thing that a timeshare salesperson has. Now, you're not a timeshare salesperson, but you could be, because you're actually a seller of travel, because people can actually go to your website and pick up some travel, and you can make money there. And that's very important, especially from a legality thing. We've really gone overboard to protect ourselves, and we become sellers of travel in the state of Florida. $99 to do that. Now, I'm going to talk about something important here just quickly, and that's the first night free on me card. Okay? Very important. When you become a brand partner and pick up some packs that we're going to talk about in a little while, you pick up many of these first night free on me cards. And what that means is that you can just give somebody one of those cards, they have a free night. They have one free night. Now it says first night free on me, so they need to stay at least 2, but the first night's for free. We gave that to a couple of people just last week. They already stayed up here, and their first night was free. The second night was, by the way, $79 was all. And so they got 2 nights for $79. The first one was free. By the way, we just had the bellboy come up with us just a little while ago, and we gave him a first night free on me card. He was just joyous because he says, I'm a bellboy up here, and yet they don't let me stay here. And all of a sudden we said, here's a free night. Now you need to stay for 2, but the second night will be only $79 or $89. And he just said, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And then what was the next thing he did? He started asking us about our program. And Susie quickly wrote down all our information and gave him a website and told him where to go look at it, where to look at a video and so forth. And so it's a great prospecting tool. Isn't it, Susie? Yeah. It's a great prospecting tool. So you get those in these packages. So now let's talk about the brand partner packages and the way you get started. Now you also get paid on these packages. In that $249 brand partner package right there, have a value of over $2,000. It costs you $249. You actually get paid on that $249 that we'll talk about after we introduce the packages. So the first package here has 3 nights and 4 days vacation. It also has 100 FVN Global Rewards savings credits. We're going to talk about a globalrewards.com's website in just a little while, and you can use that $100 towards international travel, towards Marriott, either in this country and other countries, or Sheraton, or all sorts of wonderful, wonderful places. You can use it on cruises. You can use it towards luggage. You can use it towards different kinds of shopping. You can use it just for cruises. You can use it all over the place. You pick up $100 towards that. Pick up $100 in dining dough. That's merely a dining card that lets you save money on dining. So if you stay someplace at a resort, or many, many places, thousands, in fact, tens of thousands of places all over the United States take it, and you can get big, big discounts on your meals. In addition, you get 20 of those first night free on me cards that are good to give to people just as a nice thing for a family or whatever, or even better, use them for prospecting purposes. That's what we do mostly. We're going to talk a little bit later about fast start bonuses, vacation volume, and qualifying volume that get into the pay plan we'll refer to later. Okay, there's also a $4.99 package that's about double the price, but has far, far more value in it, because you get another 3 days, 4 nights, but instead of 100, you get 400 FVN global savings credits towards national or international travel at almost 200,000 locations and cruises. Another $100 in dining dough, and 50 of those first night free on me cards. The value of that package is incredible. It costs you, but it only costs you $4.99. And then the great package, the wonderful package that most people come in at, is 4 nights of vacation and 5 days. And look at this, $1,200. Hey, that's higher than the price of the package that you can use towards cruises, hotel, and stays everywhere, different kinds of shopping opportunities, hotels, cruises. It's incredible. $1,200. I just can never get over how much savings credits they've given you that you can use within that package. It's awesome. $100 in dining dough and 100 first night free on me cards. 100 of them. Man, that's an opportunity to really do a lot of prospecting and so forth. Different fast start bonuses, vacation volume, and so forth. And also, you have exclusive access to FVNDestinations.com, which is our getaway site that we're going to explain in just a little while. And that's an incredible site. Hey, how'd you like to go to Hawaii and stay at a 5-star resort for $129 for the week?
For the whole week.
For the whole week.
Yeah, that's what I'm most excited about. And so when I present this is the package I like to present, because you get more bang for your buck. If you're a serious builder, this is where you need to go.
Exactly. And so now you can also pick up premium events. Look at the first bullet point there. I mentioned this already. Westgate is the largest buyer and seller of theme park tickets in the world. I hope that tells everybody something about their size, because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of buyers and sellers of theme park tickets, hotel chains, motel chains, resort chains, all over the place. There's buyers and sellers. Westgate's the largest in the world. And of course, you can pick, if you decide to stay somewhere and call an 800 number and reserve a place, they'll help you out. They'll ask you if you want to purchase tickets to theme parks, shows, sporting events, and other things like that. All right. So that's how to get started. Good, better, and best, $249, $499, and $999. The incredible package that also gives you the FVN destination site. So within each of these packages, there's these things called coded differentials. First of all, before I touch on that, look at that line at the top. You get paid 10% commissions on all packages when you enroll somebody. So on the $249 pack, for $25, $499 pack, $50, $999 pack, a cool $100 just for bringing somebody in. And they pay that weekly, by the way, okay? Then in addition to that, in each pack, there's these things called vacation volume. Let's go to that. In each one of these packages, you can see the vacation volume. The $249 has 75, $499 has 250, and the $999 has 600. And on those numbers, the 75, 250, 600, you're paid this depending on your position. Now, to get to this Jade position, it only takes 3,000 in qualifying volume. Well, a $9.99 package gives you 1,000 in qualifying volume. That means if you get one and 2 other people get one, you're all already getting at 20% on the Jade position. So at that point, say you bring somebody in with the $9.99 package, okay? You're at the 20% level. Here's what you'd be paid. You'd be paid $100 up front, 10% of that $9.99. They round it up $1 and give you $100, all right? But you also get 20% of that 600, because once again, you're at that 20% level. 20% of 600 is $120. So merely by bringing somebody in with the $9.99 package, you pick up $220. What if you're at the next level? Okay, it only takes 10,000 in total volume, or 10 people at the $9.99 level to hit the 30% level. Then when you bring in somebody in, you get 30% of that 600, or 180 plus the 100 fast start on all packages to enroller. That's $280, okay? And think of this, you can work your way up to diamond and get 70% of that 600. That's $480. No, that's $520 plus the 100 is $620 of the $699. Of course, if you have a Jade under you, okay, they'd take away 20% of that. You'd still get 50, but they'd get 20. These are called coded bonuses, coded differentials. So you're coded to people or your entire line based on your percentage and their percentage. The money gets big here. Now, let me just use something to help describe just how big this can be, and maybe to help you understand this a little bit more. The average code in the company, once someone gets started, it gets up to Pearl pretty quickly. So that's 30%. So say your average code is 30%. All right? Most people come in at that $9.99 package, that's 600. But let's say they come in somewhere between, the average is somewhere between the $4.99 and $9.99. So let's say the vacation volume on average, so we're averaging these out, is about $400, okay? We're using an average of the three. Say it's 400. Well, let's go back here, all right? I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. Let's go back here, all right? Well, 30% of that 400 is $120. So here's what that means. You're coded to your entire group. That means every time somebody comes in, you get 120. So if one person comes in a day, you pick up 120 a day. If 5 people come in, well, 5 times 120 is 600. You'd pick up 600 a day. Several people in the company already after a little over 11 weeks, we're brand new, have over 5, and they're picking up, over 600 a day right now. That's incredible. Multiply that by 30 days in the week, and you get the idea of what that means. Some people will eventually have 20 people a day, 50 people a day coming in throughout their entire organization as they get bigger and bigger. Multiply 50 times that 120, that's 6,000 a day. Multiply that by 30 days in the week, and you see some pretty serious money here. That's crazy, all right? And we're only talking about Susie,
one bag of money.
One bag of money. Susie likes to call those 10 ways to make money bags of money. We're only talking about one bag of money here. Of course, the other bag of money is commissions paid to you when you enroll somebody, that extra 100 or that extra 50. So these are different bags of money. That's only one or two big bags of money. The bag of money on the back end is just as good as this, because you're getting basically double paid on everybody. All right, so now let's move ahead, and then you choose your auto ship. So we've covered the front end, and now you choose your auto ship. So you can have 2 types of auto ship in network marketing. You can have the auto ship on the left, vitamins and skin cares and cases of juice and different things like that. Or you can have what's on the right. You can actually auto ship your vacation, put away more or less a savings account toward your vacation.
I remember when we used to get cases and cases of juice.
Filling up our garage.
To qualify. And I'd rather fill up my garage with vacation time than juice. So this is the way to go.
This is the way to go. It's incredible. What's interesting is the people in network marketing, a lot of them do what's on the left to get to what's on the right.
Right.
In other words, they take that indirect route. Well, I'm going to get in the juice business so I can go, make money and go on more vacations. Or I'm going to get in the diet business so I can make money to take more vacations. Did you know vacations are number one on most people's bucket list? In fact, you look at most people's bucket list, oftentimes they'll have 3 or 4 vacations there. It'll be Europe, it'll be Italy, it'll be Spain, or different things like that, or different places in the United States, Disneyland, different things like that. We say, hey, why not take the direct route? Why not just get in a vacation company, especially with stability from Westgate, and make that your opportunity? Go skip the middle and go straight to vacations, all right? And so now that you're on your auto ship, which is either going to be 79 or 149, no tax, no shipping, because we're just talking about vacations here. Now you have these beach bucks that you can stay either a night or 2 nights at Westgate, use them for that, or you can trade them for these beach bucks and you can use them for peak season at Westgate. You can use them for wonderful, wonderful brand partner experiences. In fact, we got the Daytona 500 coming up in February, where people are going to be able to spend just a few $100s for Daytona for 2 people, $799. A fan experience for 2 people, meaning they get to go down to the track and meet drivers, have a huge dinner, and sit in cars and maybe have picture taking sessions. You can use them for cruises. You can use them with the FVN catalog and experience shopping experiences, or you can go international with them. You can trade them for these beach bucks that you can use for hotels all over the world, in Italy and Taipei and Uruguay, wherever you want to go, or the United States. We're going to Times Square pretty soon, to Manhattan, and stay at that Marriott at Times Square, and we can use them for things like that, all right? And oh my gosh, it's incredible, all right? And so here's how your travel options work. You have 79 or 149, but remember we mentioned that you can travel for free. Here's how that works. If you get 3 people, alrighty, on the auto ship, if you're on 79 and you get 3 people, you don't pay your auto ship anymore. They don't charge your credit card. It's free, and yet you still get paid. We're going to mention a unilevel pay on the $79 in a little while. They pay almost 50% back to you on that 79, and yet you may not even be paying it if you have your 3 people. And the 149 works the same way. Get 3, yours is free. So we pay the 149, but guess what? We don't pay the 149.
No.
We get credit for it, but we don't pay it. Why? Because we have 3 people. We have way more than 3 that are enjoying life, and some of them have their free. And it's just incredible. And you can redeem that 79 or 149 for 1 or 2 nights value season. Now, here's what that means. They trade dollar for dollar, which means if yours is free, you can travel to Westgate the rest of your life for free. Free vacations the rest of your life. Or you can that's where the free vacations come from. Or you can redeem them for beach bucks for $80 or $160, and you can all of a sudden now you can go to hotels, you can go to resorts, you can use them for cruises, you can use them in our international destinations. And below it shows our international destinations. We actually have 3 different sites that you can book travel on and use your beach bucks on. One is FVN Hotels, all right, and you can get cards off of that site and use your beach bucks for those cards, and you can stay at massive discounts at different places all over the world. This is excellent for 1, 2, or 3 nights. Or you can use your beach bucks on FVN Global Rewards that I mentioned earlier, all right? Now, your $80, your $79 auto ship converts to $100 on this site. Your $149 converts to $200 on this site. And this site has about 30,000 locations and cruises all over the world. And you can, as your beach bucks add up month after month after month, you can use them. You can use all of them or part of them towards FVN Global Rewards in these wonderful, wonderful destinations and cruises. And this includes the shopping service, all right? And then there's also another site, FVNDestinations.com. Only the people that buy the $9.99 package actually can use this site. The reason for that is this is a very special site. This is the one where special deals go on, where maybe a chain, a Marriott or a St. Regis or some resort somewhere is offering, needs to fill up some space, and you have 1 or 2 months to reserve that space, and they're trying to fill it up, fill up their place, and so they almost start giving away places, and all of a sudden we'll see something for $129 for a week stay at Laguna Beach, or a week stay at Fisherman's Wharf, or a week stay in Hawaii, or a week stay in Taipei or something like that, and for $99 or $129 or something like that. Incredible types of things that come up, and that's an awesome, awesome discount site, and that you can use them for, or you can even use them for your down payment on ownership of your timeshare. So if somebody does want to buy a timeshare, it's totally unnecessary, but if somebody does want to, then they can use their beach bucks towards down payment. Having said that, I want to make sure that people know that when they go to the resorts and when they go to Westgate, they're not given a tour. There's no tour here. There's no need for one, all right? It's not required, and you don't get hit up for a tour unless you want to. Of course, many people want to because these things are so incredible and we get such discounts. All right, so that's what that is. And here's some of the sites real quick. I'll go over this fast, where you kind of, we're right here we compare a site in Hawaii to FVN to Expedia. Okay, on our site it'll be $350. We chosen a very, very nice resort, and it'll be $350. While on Expedia it's $390. You're guaranteed from us the lowest price. There's room taxes. There's the total. But you can use your discount card for another $100 discount on top of the best price, and you can stay there for $291 instead of $442. All right, and then we have the F. And by the way, that's typical of anything you would look at all over the world. Then we have the other site, FVN Global Rewards. First of all, you see some of the shopping you can do on it, and you can use your part of your beach bucks on that for all kinds of electronics or golf or luggage or music or all sorts of things on that. So there's a great shopping service on that. Or you can use it for other things, like there's a Wyndham right there in Hawaii, all right? And you can stay at that Wyndham and look at the beach bucks there. 3 nights for $600. You can use 300 over 300 of your beach bucks, and your stay is a little over $300 for 3 nights, all right? And then there's a 7-night deal right there for $1,300. You can use over 600 of your beach bucks, and your entire stay for 7 nights is $749. And once again, you pick that place. There's thousands of locations that you pick. You're not told where to go. You just decide where you want to go and you pick it. Here's the neat thing about that. Those beach bucks, those savings credits can be free. If you get 3, yours is free. All 600 of those beach bucks can be free. That isn't, I mean, just think of that. There's nothing better than this thing.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy if you don't want to get involved.
Exactly. And on the FVN Global Rewards, there's just another example. And so this is the type of thing that website is. You know your price, you know your beach bucks, you know your discount, and serious, serious discounts. So once again, you can stay at Westgate for free. You can get heavy, heavy discounts at over 160,000 locations all over. And this is amazing. All right. And then we have the FVNDestinations.com. Things like this are on there. I mentioned the Daytona 500 coming up. That's incredible. $799, but you can use 400 of your beach bucks on that. So that experience can only be either can be $799 or it can be 400 or it can be $3.99 by deducting your $400 off if they're free. I mean, it's just unbelievable to, and a bunch of us will be going to that in February. This is just awesome. All right. And this is the site where you get these incredible other discounts, maybe a week in Maui for 129 or something. This is an incredible destination. Takes the $9.99 package to be able to use that. And then on that 79 and on that 149, you're paid a unilevel commissions on that, just as if it was a bottle of vitamins or a case of juice or something like that. So think of that. You're not only getting those discounts, you not only can get the beach bucks for free, but you're paid on them. And even if yours are free, you're still paid on them as if you did pay it. And you can get all the way from as a smaller brand partner, 5%, to all the way up to Diamond, where it's 6%, 6 levels, and then a 7% on the 7th level, and you're paid almost 50% on the BV of those beach bucks. This is just unbelievable when you consider getting paid on those. They can be free. You get heavy discounts. You can travel for free if you want. I mean, there's nothing in the world that beats this program. Unbelievable. All right. So once again, we want to emphasize, get 3 and yours is free. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people have theirs for free. Soon it'll be thousands and thousands and thousands, and then it'll be tens and tens of thousands. And think of the fantastic tagline. You see the bottom bullet point: get 3 and yours is free, or a lifetime of free vacations. What a great tagline for advertising, social media marketing, and things like that. All right. So 2 other quick things. You also get matching checks. So somebody gets a $3,000 check and I'm at the 8% level. I get 8% of that 3,000. They still get their 3,000. I just match it. I get $240. They get 30,000. I get $2,400. So we have a wonderful matching check on those you enroll. We also have bonus pools, 6 of them at 1%. All volume, international volume, goes into 1% of it goes into each bonus pool. So if you're a sapphire, you're still in the jade pool, you're still in the pearl pool, and now you're in the sapphire pool. You're actually getting a percentage, sharing a percentage of 3 different pools. This gets very, very big. I was a large distributor in another company, and just the pools alone earned me an extra $25,000 a month over and above what I was making with hundreds of thousands of distributors in our group. So these bonus pools are wonderful and get very, very, very big. All right. There's also some owner benefits. You can get paid between around $40 and $1,600 on if you're a timeshare owner and people in your group buy a timeshare. Then there's also the opportunity for incredible things here as these commissions pass through the levels of ownership, these 3-tiered commissions. So there's great owner benefits there. And you notice the first bullet point at the top, you also get reduced rank qualifications. So you can move up to Ruby and Emerald, and that 70% diamond level, you can move up much faster because you get reduced rank qualifications. All right. So we ask you to join the family. Experience a lifetime of free vacations or heavily discounted vacations, or why not make a few thousand or a few tens of thousands, or hey, how about over 100,000 a month and get paid to go on vacation? This is as good as it gets. And places like this can be your office. Now, ours isn't going to be that this weekend. Ours is, we're going to be on that thing, but it's going to be between 2 pine trees, right? It's going to be between 2 pine trees. So we ask you to join us. What an incredible opportunity. Totally ground floor. Have you ever had the opportunity in your life to be ground floor with a multi-billion-dollar company that has, the owner of which has never failed at anything in his life, and his whole goal now is to make this larger than Westgate? He told me that some weeks ago. He says this company, because it's not just Westgate with its 28, 30, 31, and eventually 40 and 50 resorts, he says this is international. So thanks very much. We appreciate you being on it. And I bid you farewell.
Yep. And get busy and join us, and let's go on vacation
together. Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.